Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're back out here getting down into a mission in a small town in Advent Patrol Zone 1 in the outskirts of Calgary. Operation Winter Slayer is a go. It's a hack the resistance computer, and that'll get us, I think it's about 34 intel and the infamous intel package. So let's get down there and see if our team can get this done.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
Alrighty, we got Gravedigger along on this one. He's been a Haven advisor for a little bit, so we haven't seen him in a little while. We also got Dave the Alien Grinder. I almost forgot the last name. we got Gleaser along also, Kurt Wagner, and that's right, you have the new nickname, Mike Alatrista Munoz is along, and also Shane Boom Vanson. Let's see if I can remember the boom and not get it wrong today. Let's kind of get an overview of where we got to go. We got an indicator over here. There is where the building is, and we got a little cheaty preview because our target gave off enough radiant light that we could see. I'll never turn that down. So we do have some enemies right where we need to go to get this down, download this data cache from the exposed access point. I always leave my laptop open in a convenience store, don't you? Okay, let's kind of zoom up a little bit. There's fog of war, so it's not always possible to see everything as we're looking around, but it does give us an idea of the map and where we are in relation to that. And it's really close. I'm kind of thinking we may expect something soon. The good news is we have a network shutdown in 8 turns, so I'm glad we're close. We just need to remember it's a 4-turn evac timer, so let's remember to throw our evac at least when this counts down to 4. There's our minimum goal. If we have the opportunity sooner, we can always take care of that. All right. Now we do have a sniper on this mission. I'm gonna kind of lead off at first though with our skirmisher because he has a decent radius of detection, and we're going straight forward and we're gonna go splash in the water. That's weird that this part doesn't give forward cover in that direction. So if I want to go splash in the water for cover, I got to go here or hang back a tiny bit. So we'll hang back a tiny bit.
I will go. Patrol sighted.
And there's our first patrol. Looks like a patrol of 2. And there's the sentry, and I didn't quite get a glimpse of what the other one was. Was it red? Red would mean probably an engineer, but don't quote me on it because, I didn't glance over there quickly enough. And we do have to be mindful that we are in a gas station convenience store, so there are pumps out front that maybe we can use to our advantage to explode, or we'll see. Now there's unfortunately no building. Well, there is high cover here technically. If we wanted, if this team moves, we could potentially. Yeah, it's not going to be good. I think this is one of those rare missions where we're just not going to get our sniper up high. Just not vibing that's going to happen today. So let's just get ourselves kind of set up, and we'll move off to the side. We'll cheat to that side since we know there's a pod there. And I don't think this counts as high ground. It's higher ground, but not quote-unquote high ground.
Rolling.
Oh, I think we see something else. Oh, a drone is amazingly close to us right now. And unfortunately, we don't have a stock, so we will not be... we will not be setting up a steady weapon. We gotta find or build some more stocks, perhaps. And since well, no, that guy, if he comes straight back here, I want cover. So we're gonna stretch over here for you, Court. Get Gleaser. Yes. And nothing new there. And let's get our shoddy up near the front. I think we'll just push straight ahead here, so you're up near front. If we have an opportunity to pounce with run and gun, we'll do it. We also have, you also are the carrier of lightning reflexes also, so if we need someone to break Overwatch, we have that ability on this particular team. Adelante. And finally, we got Dave the Alien. Now the good thing is we have hacky towers out here, I hope. Where is one? I swear I saw, there's one. I'm going to cheat you over to this side just a little bit, hoping we can get a peek at the hacky tower. In fact, I think we can do so possibly, and should be, from here.
I'm on it, Commander.
And I lied. I lied. I want to get an idea of your hacking skills and what the Haywire protocol. Look at that, 86% for shutdown. That's what I call some hacking skills. I like that number. So we have some options if the drone becomes an issue with the alien around. And I guess maybe we're just out of range. I don't know. Oh well, let's move on and concentrate forward. We'll worry about the hacky towers if and after we complete this mission. So let's see. You know, I don't think I'm going to push forward anymore. I have a feeling this pod may wander away, but I'm most nervous about which way this drone is flying, and therefore I'm not pushing forward any further.
It is under control.
Holding position.
Now things don't go in our... Okay, they're coming towards us, so we may have our opening. And it was indeed an engineer. That makes me feel good that I was sort of kind of observant enough. Yeah, and so we got 3 in front of us. And that's 1/3 of the enemies out there. We know from the cheat peek we got back here, although he's not there anymore, that there's a pod back here also. So I think now is the time we need to think about opening up. And we got to figure out what might be the best way. And unfortunately for you, Gravedigger, we don't have any zippity... We don't have a lot of zippity, you know... use your grappling hook to get up here kind of things. So I guess what we'll do is we'll leave the drone because we have a pretty good shutdown chance against it, and we'll pick somebody off over here. Normally I would go for maybe the engineer, Shane, but I think I kind of would like to take out the higher aim sentry and make sure he's gone. What this guy's going to do, well, let's just face it, we got to take care of him too, because we don't need to be stunned by a flashbang. So this is our go time. We aren't going to have a high ability to move forward depending on how they scatter without unlocking another pod. At some point with 7 turns left, we're just going to have to do it and suffer the consequences. But I think we're going to open with this shot right here, and I'm not going to put, I don't think, anybody on Overwatch. Yeah, because we have 2 shots potentially from you, Gleaser, and yeah, I think we're just going to play it straight up, and let her rip. All right, that looked like a dropped sentry to me. And he ran towards the lion, and I'm glad he ran that way, because if we have the opportunity to run off to that side, I think nearer the edge will be less likely to activate something. So I'm happy about that. We are going to get our hacking active right here with you, Dave the Alien Grinder, and see if you can put a halt to this thing right here.
Aye, aye, attempting capture.
And no, I do not want to capture it. I want to just knock it down and disable it. Oh, you bet. Oh, nothing like making the heart flutter. Oh, I shouldn't have worried that much. I mean, we have other options out there all the time. Now, good job on your first hack. Let's just get a sense. Well, looky here. We didn't have a building, but we did. Ooh, we can still see these guys inside. So we're getting a sense. So do we have, maybe we have the sit rep that kind of gives us a sense. I didn't pay attention if we have the sit rep on this one. Apparently we do, if I can see them outlined like this. That gives us an idea of what's out there. So we know where we've activated 3, and we now know where 4 more. That's 7. That's the bulk. There's only another pot of 2 at best out there. So I'm gonna grapple away over here and then see if we can move enough in one move to flank. We just might get lucky.
Utilizing hook.
Okay, and if I come here, and we can easily do it on a blue move, we get to practice a little hit and run. And fortunately, not bring in another pod yet. One more, just like that, Gravedigger. No! That wasn't, that, oh boy. Well, and Kurt, we got to get the Gleaser some walk fire is what we got to do. In the meantime, I may bring you over here and try for a graze. That's going to be our first step. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Hoffentlich lohnt sich das.
And we're going to try to graze over here. And that's a 48, it's basically a flip of the coin, but I would rather try to do this rather than have to pop run and gun just to take out 1 hit point. So we're going to try for the graze and see if this is a lucky mission or not. Okay, I hope this luck holds. I do hope this luck holds. What I'm going to do now is I do not need to pop anything. Now, can I do it from a point of cover? Because we're basically going to shoot at this grounded thing while we're back here, and then get our butts in gear, moving forward to the ultimate target. The one thing we got to remember: we are all exposed now. We did not have a shinobi for this mission to do any scouting for us after this point, so it's green go for all of us now. I'm going to bring you here. Nobody else really sees us yet. I just want a close-up shotgun shot on the drone. And I don't know if we quite exploded it. We got a good solid hit on it. But oh, that armor. Oh, that armor. What we're going to do next is see about getting some folks forward a little bit. And one of those ways we're going to try and get forward I might bring you up on this building over here. The question is, do I want to try that on a yellow move? And we've got a couple turns before having to call evac. Let's see. I think what we're going to do with you, since you can't steady, is we are going to move you forward. We're going to reload and move you forward. Because they may be charging out for us after hearing the noise that we made. So I don't think they'd already be able to come around and flank us, but we're going to get it set up for some action.
Moving to position.
I think what I'm also going to do is come wide, not that wide, but come fairly wide with you. A la triste. We're gonna do that in steps, and then maybe I want to be careful. I guess we're gonna do blue moves at a time and go that way. I still think we're okay coming down here. And we did not get them alerted yet. And I think I'm going to push you a little farther forward. We know there's a pod of 2 out there. I guess we'll do it in turns. So in case when you move forward, you activate somebody. We're going to take a look at that. So we have some reaction ability. Now we're going to really have to get moving here soon. We're going to have to get moving fast. So I'm feeling safe that I can push the yellow move here. And that's just what we're going to... Well, you know what? We've still got to delay one individual back here for the drone. Let's make sure we wrap this up.
Zufrieden.
And you don't have walk fire, but you only have 1 bit of ammo. It really makes sense to get you reloaded.
Alles im grünen Bereich.
And we'll play it that way. And then also I have you. How far forward do we dare push you? And we got cars and pumps in the way if they came out that front door is what I'm counting on. So we're going to do the blue move. And there's a chance something happens.
I'm on the move.
Okay, so we get the luxury of being able to overwatch with a whoopin' SMG. So you two are stuck. Well, okay, you two are done. So I think I'm only going to move you a little farther forward here. I think that's safe.
A correr!
And I think I just may, Gravedigger, leave you there. How far, just as an aside, how far can we throw? Not far enough. So we got to get closer in 2 turns for our evac. I do not want it too far away. What I'm thinking is, well, this map goes pretty far back, so there could be something down that way. I don't know if I want to push it. But then again, we need to keep moving. And we got to take some risks so this thing doesn't time out on us. Okay.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
I'm ready.
Let's see if they wander towards the noise. And a drone may have. Okay, so we didn't see, the drone did not see us, but we saw the drone. And so we got to think there's some windows here. There are some windows there. So we got to be very aware that there are some windows there. Let's face it. I wonder if now, you see, the thing is, the only way I can get up here in a blue move is to climb up next to those windows, which could very well have the drone spot us. So that's a risk we're going to have to take on the drone. We may activate the drone with this move. But I want to find out first move. And we did not. So I was afraid. I was afraid. I was thinking it could have happened. Now, I would like to be able to continue moving us forward. Because we've got to find a way. We've got to get closer to the market over here. And once again, that's another window. That's another window. And I can't quite climb the ladder. So if I stand here, that really is peeking around the window. So I'm going to try to avoid that. The other thing is, if he was there, he's not, I don't think, let's face it, we don't know for sure exactly where he is, but I think, and I'm going to do it one step at a time. I think we can get to, say, here. I don't know that I think we can go here because that wouldn't cause you, you're high up. I don't think that causes you to be able to do a step out. Is that a risk I want to take? No. Not yet. Not quite yet. I'm going to move the sniper last, just so if things don't go our way, you know, we have a shot.
Position confirmed.
Good news is, no, the bad news is we don't have haywire protocol, so that's off the table. However, what is the best place to move you, Kurt? Because we full cover's kind of nice to be able to move to. But if I'm moving you on a yellow move, I think we go here just because I think it's safer to not activate.
Kaos.
And now we will move our sniper ever farther forward. And there's a lot of blocked lines through here. A lot of blocked lines of sight. And I'm going to push this move while a couple of us still have some more movement. Thing is, you have squad sight, so I don't have to necessarily push you that close. Let's give you a little tiny, for the last turn, we'll keep you a little elevated here just in case that helps us over some of the cars over there.
Heading out.
And probably call that a turn. Now the good news is you'll have the ability to potentially, and I don't want to move to the edge though on a yellow move. We want to just make sure we peek over the edge on this roof with some movements remaining. So we're stealthily and hopefully not too slowly. Now next turn we're going to throw an evac, and I think we should be close enough to be able to place it relatively nearish to where we got to get, so evacuation will not be a hideous problem. So let's just overwatch and see what happens.
Covering.
Okay, here they're coming out. They're coming out. And they see us. And the drone. Oh, the drone wasn't even inside the building. Who knew? Now, we do have some fun potentials here with the sectoid. Even with a light machine gun, we can shoot the gas tank. We can shoot the fun little gas tank. So we got Overwatch out there. So we got to be aware of that. And then we got this guy behind the park bench. So I think the one we can see with you is right there. And that will really put a bit of hurt on the sectoid. Well, it'll apparently do up to 6 damage. So we may be focusing a little bit just a little bit on some tank targets. And there's our sectoid, standing pretty exposed. Now, we also, and I don't know that the drone saw us, so I can come to the edge and not make the Overwatch shoot at us. So then I have to decide. Oh, I can see the tank from here too. And yeah, this guy down here can see us no matter where we stand. So I'm thinking of the tank explosion as our play for our first play right here. Gravedigger. Well, no, well, before we do this, before we commit to this move. No, I just misclicked, screwed the thing up. I can't see anything now. So that means, because I wanted to undo what I did and see what a shot I had here. It's only 57. So now we are definitely taking out the Advent Trooper. And aren't these explosions fun? And you know what? If we're lucky, the car did some more damage. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it didn't. I was hoping the explosion, but we were one space away. Might take care of the sectoid issue also. It did not. And then I'm a little worried about, because I can bring us right here and take care of the I can bring us right here. Oh, I still can't see the guy back there because of the car and the whatnots. I'm going to come a little closer to full cover then. Well, I guess that's full cover too. But we're going to come right here, Gleaser, and see about taking care of the sectoid. We still might have a couple of individuals out there somewhere. But we're going for the nice flank on the sectoid.
Was ist da drüben?
Okay, here we go.
Wie viele waren das jetzt?
Now, the problem is I do have run and gun. Not that you know, that didn't come out right. It's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. But it says we see him there. So with that weapon, we don't have a chance. We could go for the stun and not move in yet. Before you do that, though, I think some of you thought I forgot, didn't you? I think this is close enough to the storefront to see about getting us all out. That's what we're going to do.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed.
And
Hold
I'm
tight.
kind of thinking maybe we come this far. I wonder. I don't think that will really improve the stun, and it may even expose us. I think we'll try it from here, even though it's only 50%. The other option we have is, since I did the screwy misclick up here. Oh, I did not leave you with a flashbang. Quite often I have you carry a flashbang. What we're going to do is reload instead, so we're ready for a potential hit and run when you can move next time. And we're just going to go for the stun. Alla trista for the stun. Flip a coin. Any coin. I think he dropped. Could have sworn it sounded like a body dropping. Ah, that's why the sectoid didn't get damaged by that explosion, because it only now just happened. Okay, so we still have time to get things done. He is stunned, and we know we have a thing out there. So what we're going to do is move you up to full cover.
Okay, bin unterwegs. Sie sind gesichtet, Truppen.
And we have seen, whether it was the same drone that moved back or it's a new drone, we have seen a drone. And it must have moved away, or else it moved, you know, there could be two drones out there. That other one, and that would bring it up to 8, and that could be the 8 that we're dealing with. That just might be the way it is. Do you have sight on the drone? Absolutely not. Can you gain sight on the drone? Haywire Protocol is back, and you can gain sight on the drone. So, Dave, the alien grinder,
I'm rolling.
let's see if we can grind another drone. And I don't know why you just panned back there, camera. Let's give it a look. 86% yet again. And it looks like he's not specifically on the roof. He's hovering over that open section. So let's give it a go. He would drop all the way to the ground.
Aye, aye. Attempting capture.
And here we go. Oh, you're just... Can you make it easy once? I shouldn't complain. You're succeeding every time. Oh no, it is on the roof. That's not what we wanted. That is not what we wanted at all. So, do I bring you forward yet? I think well, what we could do is do the hollow target. 66% there. And then we still have in our back pocket a couple others. So let's move you forward. And does it say you can see him? No, you cannot see him from there. We want you to see him, so we'll take the half cover right here.
I'm on it.
We're going to have you hollow target this guy. And then we want to come over. I'm going to come over here and take your shot as opposed to moving you again. That's 66.
Keine Wirkung.
Did we? Kinda. It was a graze, so you did hit. You did hit. But we have other options. And we'll see if there's another drone laying around anywhere right about now. Apparently not. Let's ripjack this guy. Yeah, and pick up his loot while we're at it. We got ourselves a scope. So I am leaning towards... No, we can't get up here, can we? Holy smokes, we need somebody with a grenade to be able to get up there is what we need. Is what it would appear to be. I'm going to bring you this far. We got 3 turns. We got time to get in there. We do. That's what I'm going to keep saying to myself. Is there any way up above? What a crappy way. Now, the next thing I want to look at is who on the team. Did I bring anybody with a grenade? No, that flashbang is not a grenade in my book. Not a lot of folks out here right now that have a grenade. So that drone is going to come alive again and become a pain in our rear ends. So that's not good. So in the meantime, we better complete our objective. So if the drone's going to come alive, I don't think it's next turn yet, but we'll still play it easy and come here on an Overwatch, just so that's available.
Esto va a ser divertido. Asegurarse que no hay nadie en vuestra zona.
All right. Now, Oh, you can see now. You can see the drone from here too. Okay, so we do have some shots. So I don't know how, not with this little wall thingy there, but you know, my job is not to question. Can you see from there? No, I could get you over here and you can see the drone. How bizarre! How bizarre! How bizarre! So what I'm going to do for you, Dave the alien, is see about gaining sight of the hacky computer on the inside. And I think that little symbol there, that little circle, means I can see. You can see from here, and you can hack the computer right from here. In fact, you don't see it from there. So yeah, you can see from there. It's at least cover in one direction is all I'm thinking aloud. Let's do the hacking from here.
Position confirmed. I'm on it, Commander.
And our potential reward, oh, that's actually a very nice little reward right now, because we do want to contact another region to maximize our contacts. And the thing is, this is randomized. We don't get to pick the region that is reduced, but it's still nice. And at 39% compared to enemy intel, we're going for this one. Now you had a solid hack. I probably would have made both. Good job.
I hope this works.
We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
Yeah, now it's just a matter of hanging out and guarding the zone and killing the drone that remains up high. And I don't know where anybody else is, but I'm not moving to try and bring them upon me. Let's take this shot. And there goes the drone.
Hostile target down.
Okay, very good. We don't need, we just don't need to move anybody. And we're all right near the pickup. So everybody is going to either reload or overwatch or whatever, and we're going to play it safe.
Watch order confirmed.
We'll reload you before we overwatch here, Gleaser.
Feuerschutz!
We might as well reload before the overwatch here too.
¿Dónde estás?
Is there anything left out there to
Reinforcements.
wander into us? Oh, reinforcements are going to come in a turn too late. How about that? Look at that. We'll just reload and overwatch with you once again.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
And everybody else, well, other than the sniper, I think we may just... you can reach. Let's let everybody overwatch.
It is under
Bitte
my watch.
Feuerschutz!
Come get some.
Our position is flanked.
Meine Position wurde kompromittiert!
Yes. A lot of compromised positions right now out there. But we all have Overwatch. That's why I'm not usually impressed with Sniper Overwatch.
Ziel vorbeigeschossen!
Thank goodness for the shotgun. Now, fortunately, the early sentries
This is Firebrand.
cannot arrive as a reinforcement in Overwatch. There will come a time where enemies that come in will be able to scamper and Overwatch. We just haven't reached that time yet. We have a little leeway before we have to worry about that. So with that in mind, 7 to 9, maybe it would pay. Well, you don't have a shot. But with our others, perhaps it would pay, especially since we've practically flanked some of these guys. It might just pay. In fact, we can have a lot of fun doing some of what we have to do. You have your running gun available. So just in case, if it says we've killed 8, technically one more So we might as well just kill them both. Will give us the max 9 kill bonus experience that we could have earned. So let's do that. Gleaser, bring the shotgun over here.
Ist es auch sicher? Advent-Truppen gesichtet.
Oh, that was the bad news and the reason we shouldn't have done that. Yikers! Because we're flanked. Oh, ZigZag's sloppy play has potentially cost us a lot. Holy smokers! I'm gonna bring you here. And this is an awkward one.
Efficient attack.
And we missed. And we missed twice. Lessons on how not to play the freaking game. Because I really need to protect you now, and we're all going to take shots. So what are my best options? So I'm thinking I'll bring you here. We got to find a way to kill our guy over here. And I don't like the fact that you're in half cover, so I'm going to bring you back here to hollow target.
On your order.
And help us out at least that way when I need the help. I was going to use a shotgun here, but then I would not be able to move away, and we would be dead with a sentry and a trooper over there. Now we know where the last two were. I started to convince myself there weren't any more out there. Holy smokers. Holy smokers. We have an opportunity here. And my question is, do I have a place to bring you? There's two of them to get rid of, and then there's two that can shoot at us. I can get rid of the two. It's the shot that you would take, Gleaser, that makes this not the right move. So, and then Dave the Alien, we could help protect somebody with aid protocol, or we can see if you might be able to help us take somebody out. Problem is you only have an SMG, so there's no guarantee there. So how far away could you run? Any place meaningful as far as cover? Not really. Fortunately, we blew up all the gas tanks. I mean, I could bring you here. There's the full cover you can reach, but it's so I may bring you all the way back here. There's nothing back here. Just to get as much distance as we can on these guys and play it that way.
Ich gehe schon.
You know we're going to have Overwatch to run. Fortunately, we have somebody who can run said Overwatch. And after all this, we have run and gun, but no good position to shoot from. Unless I bring you here, that could be easily flanked. So that's not a choice. We could run and gun to here, but he's in full cover. It is close range. I'm thinking I like the idea of getting rid of this guy. We do have another sentry with extremely good aim. But then the bulk of us are in cover. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the run and gun. We're coming here.
Sí, estamos listos.
Now, don't be mad at me. A la trista. We're then going to come over here. And no. No. Yes. I should have looked at the shot percentage first in case we're close enough, but I have a feeling we will need the help and desire the help. And this is who I would want to get rid of the most anyway. 86% chance. Holy smokes. Things are not on our side right now. This guy is invincible. We just cannot hit him. And guess what? We are about to do. Try and help you. And then we'll also try and help you again this way.
Throwing grenade.
Do we have a flank shot?
I am wounded.
No, that's an ablative shot. Oh, we got lucky on that shot.
Hier unter Beschuss.
And thank goodness for that flashbang. Okay, and the one thing I noticed, the sentry's all shot. Oh, except for that one. But we have a way, so the sentries are. Oh, he couldn't overwatch because he's flashbanged. But the overwatch, as we found out with his perk, is not an issue. Let's run and run hard. And he missed. And hopefully that's a theme for this turn as we all get out
Position bestätigt.
by the hair on our chinny chin chins. Oh, that's a lesson to teach everybody. Just take what you got.
Will do.
And who's left? Who's left? Well, that lies. You don't have two actions left. Dave, you do.
I'm on the move.
And do we have anybody with shots? Maybe we can blow somebody up or just make a loud noise upon leaving. Oh no, because, well, somebody has a shot, and Dave, it's you. Blow this thing up and see if we can kill somebody and get that 9th kill. If this counts as it. I don't know that you get the credit. I think the explosion got the credit, but it felt good.
Leaving combat.
All XCom operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
All right, our red-in-the-face commander is eternally grateful that things worked out the way they did. I don't feel Commander deserved the flawless rating, but the team did for the way they performed. So good job, guys. Let's see what kind of a picture we can come up for this one. All right, I think we need some work on this one, perhaps. And maybe we change our mob formation. Let's see how a line works out here. Better. And the only one hiding is back here. And I'm trying to figure out exactly who that is. So we can maybe, well, let's see who that is. Is that, okay. Pose, I'm listening. Is that an I'm listening pose? Yeah, okay. That's better. We'll keep you low, but we'll kneel you instead. And I can go for this one all day long. We'll get a little flowers in the foreground. Really make it nice for our up-and-coming recruitment drive. Seek and destroy.
Our enemies would have you forget the injustices of the old world. Forget the violence, the suffering, the needless death. But we of Advent do not forget. We remember. We ensure that it will never happen again. We prevail.
Yeah, who believes the speaker on this team? Gravedigger, you did a lot of shooting and moving. Did you notice our shot percentage at 68%? It was single-handedly lowered by that last sentry that everybody missed their shots on. I swear that is the case. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Most under fire, Gleaser. I'm glad that your half cover survived. You survived behind the half cover. Thank goodness we had a flashbang to throw on them. I think that's what made the difference for us. Operation Winter Slayer, a success.
We really put a hurt on the aliens this time, Commander. They won't forget it.
All right, so we got our first Lance Corporal individual promoted, and that is Gravedigger. You didn't quite get your promotion out of Lance Corporal, but we'll work on it. We got some squaddies promoted, though. That's good news. We're going to go ahead right away with you, Shane Boom Vanson, and get that death from above. Not that it would have helped on this map, but not so much would have these. Maybe the rapid targeting. We really had to holo target today. And Gleaser, let's see what we got in line for you. Oh, the walk fire. Another one that's handy for the Rangers to have. And finally, we'll get here to Dave the Alien Grinder. And we kind of looking a couple different ways for you. I kind of had the idea of a couple medical. Now, field surgeon for sure I'm taking, because when you're out on a mission, Dave, everybody else, if they get hurt, they recover faster. So it's a great perk to keep the sick bay, the infirmary, full for less amounts of time. So a revival protocol, that's a possibility. I don't know if I want to go all medical the first two, or if I want at least somebody with combat protocol to do some guaranteed damage. Kind of the guaranteed damage people we have are our Rangers with Walkfire in a way. I definitely don't want to bypass Trojan. I'm going revival. Now you can all give me your feedback and let me know if you disagree with my choice. And finally, we're coming up here. We're going to get a little reflex here. When fired upon, you gain an extra action on the next turn. Once per turn. Triggers no more than once per turn. And attacks against you suffer negative 15 to critical hit. Nice pickup for you. Alright. Rambling time is over. We did get one little bit of loot on this one. A scope. But, once again, a base level scope, very sellable. Okay, guys. We're going to pop down into the armory real quick, because there's someone I'd like you to meet. Our newest recruit has a name now, Felipe, H11, and Enrique. So welcome to the team, Felipe. There's your photo up there, and you come with...
With all that's been going on, we've never really had time to consider the possibility, but I have to believe Valen is still out there somewhere.
Yes, we know you believe she's still out there, so we'll just keep talking away. Your psi possibilities are at 20. this is a little bit of a low aim, high speed kind of a build. So we're gonna, and decent enough hit points. So we'll try to get something worked out for you. I know, actually, I think I could make this work as a shinobi, and I know that's kind of, I think, was that you that was hoping for this? Or actually, I think it might have been Antros. We'll figure out what we can do. This could also work as an assault. So I just wanted to introduce Felipe. He was the other guy that we rescued from our prior jailbreak. And there is one more thing I want to do. I want to hop up here to Anaconda. This is today's backstory. Born within what used to be Japan, and in a family of a highly sophisticated Yakuza syndicate, of which ties ran incredibly deep, Hisako was raised as a girl who effectively got what she wanted, whenever she wanted. The girl was smart and pretty, with reflexes quick as lightning, something she would often make use of, either by playing tricks on her parents or stealing wallets. Another of her notable features was the fact that the girl was very flexible, a so-called snake woman, so to speak, which is exactly what earned her the nickname Anaconda. Her childhood and early adulthood seemed to have flown by, and her life was going well, that is to say, until the aliens came. It happened so fast. The Yakuza lost power, her family forced to live in the outskirts due to not wishing to comply with this new rule, thinking they could still make do in the slums. This, however, wasn't the case either, as without the connections they once had, her parents and the organization as a whole was useless. And so they fled out of the slums toward a more remote part of the country. They had to adapt and live off the land, Hisako being learnt both how to hunt from afar with a rifle and defend herself up close via knives. Whilst her parents learnt her valuable skills, they didn't fare well in the wild and soon became sick and died. Hisako herself continued to live off the land, traveling across the country until eventually, quite literally, stumbled across a massive ship. Hoping to find some food, she climbed aboard, only to be greeted by XCom. How about that? Whilst at first the idea of joining up didn't sound enticing, she knew her parents had always despised the aliens, and in a way, said aliens were responsible for their death. And so the girl agreed and joined XCom, ready to reclaim Earth for humanity and Japan for herself. So she's off to a good start with her sword work. I know she trained with knives, but it's translating well into her sword. And there is Hisako Anaconda Chen, her backstory. All right, so what we're going to do now, and by the way, based on your comments, it took an episode before I kind of caught on, and I actually kind of realized it myself at the same time. As soon as we rescued those individuals, when they get thrown into a haven, they are not automatically, they're just hiding. So it's up to us to get them changed out, and we did just that. Got everybody changed over. So as you can see, everybody, all 8 in New Mexico and all 6 in the western U.S. are now on intelligence, as we need. So now that we have a team complete, we're going to get out there and start scanning and looking for another mission. I do have to get one more. Aha. And you know what this is? This is that intel package. The intel package is these random pop-ups. This happens to be a soldier out there, and I'm gonna go look for it. I wonder who it will be, but we're not going to do it yet. I want to make sure we are maxed out on the possible missions we have to do, and we need to do a little more scanning up here.
We completed our research in remarkable time,
Hot
Commander.
diggity, we got some research. Laser weapons are now ours. The only thing is we have no funds with which to build them. So we did get one laser rifle at least. Now these became inspired. I kind of, I do use the hunter's axe and the frost bomb, and I imagine with one of our with somebody we could find a use for the Shadow Keeper for stealth. But it's now the time to stop and pause for those types of weapons? Or do I need to move on so I can start progressing towards psionics? And the Trooper Autopsy really helps us make a way towards alloy plating, which is a big deal for me and important for me too. That's 5 days. This is 6 days. I think we're just going to stop and get it, because I do have fun with those weapons, and 4 days doesn't sound excessive. We'll see if I regret this.
I agree. That is an important task, Commander.
Without access to refined fossil fuels, power is difficult to come by outside the cities. Even among the staunchest of anti-alien dissidents, recovered Advent equipment is highly coveted.
Okay, so we have 6 whole supplies right now with which to purchase weaponry. What I'm going to do first is still try to get another mission. We'll need to head over to Black Market and see what we can sell to come up with, so we can, you know, have more than our single laser rifle that's in our inventory right now. We do fortunately have a smash and grab coming up, which will help a little bit towards getting us equipped with some of those weapons. Let's get back down there and scan first. Okay, we only have a 4-day timer down here. It is a package to help give us, it gives us an intel package and Grenadier. And it's extremely light, but 4 days, that's not many people to be able to get out on this one. And I don't know, I think I'm going to have to pass this one. For better or worse, I'm passing on a Grenadier. We have a fair amount in our, I also have those that I can hire, which I want to hire, so you viewers can get into the game also. So we'll pass on this one too, and let's scan. We almost got our next mission over here, so we really need to find another one. Let's get going. Now this one has 10 to 12. We always had the option on this one because we pick up intel. We can make it a wash, and it is a liberation chain mission. So I'm probably going to boost a liberation because we can't over-infiltrate. And I will boost infiltration on this, get it down to 7 to 9, and we will start the liberation chain in this area. And guess what? This will happen next time. So there's a lot going on that we need to think about. We need to find more funds for laser weapons. We need to find time to make contact with another region to spread out where the vigilance is climbing. We have you name it. We have hires. We've got to get a little funds for, and I'm sure y'all will think of some more that we got to get done. Everything all at once. That's just the way it goes. I hope you enjoyed today's mission. Hope you enjoyed that interesting command decision that was made, and I hope you enjoyed the fact that we still came out flawless. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.